Welcome to the RSP Boiler Room. I'm Matt Waldman with the Rookie Scouting Portfolio. We're going to take a look at Jaylen Warren, running back number 7 out of Oklahoma State, a guy who's been getting some attention nationally for big gains that he's gotten out of Oklahoma State. Very productive after transferring from Utah State. We're going to see him in action here. The first play we're going to look at is some of the raw skills that he provides. He's got a 5'8", 215-pound frame, maybe 220, kind of in that Maurice Jones-Drew kind of vibe a little bit. Drew was bigger, but when you take a look at Jaylen Warren, you can see here he understands how to find the cutback lane with a decent approach here. He sees the backside guard working over there to move that defensive lineman to the right. He gets through the crease, avoids one defender, pulls through the reach of one, the wrap of another linebacker, and then he's able to, with that body alignment, still be able to bounce off the hit of a linebacker, regather his feet, and continue downhill and get another 3 to 5 yards when the defensive lineman tackles him. So the thing I like here is the low center of gravity, the contact balance and power with that alignment with his frame. That's all very good. He has enough burst to get through the hole to at least be a problem for linebackers and defensive linemen, especially with his body type and his strength. He's someone that has some creativity to his game at the second level. We don't see that on this particular play, but he can spin. He's someone that has some cutting ability, and overall you can see that he's got the basics down for understanding certain zone plays where he can work towards one direction and then cut back a little bit, though he could press a little bit deeper. But this is a play I really want to show you because this highlights the difference between good college prospects and really good pro players. He's going to get stuffed in the backfield, and you're going to see the center guard double team, and that guard is on the left side is supposed to go towards that linebacker, but the guard can't get there in time. And as Warren takes the exchange, he sees the linebacker coming downhill, but at this point he decides he's going to cut towards that left side, and that's really cutting into the leverage advantage of the linebacker, something that he saw at the exchange point. That should have been something that he processed. Now, if you look pre-snap, you see that the 3 linebackers are really shaded towards the left side, and if you count the box between the center from one side to the other, you have basically the center, guard, tackle, and tight end on the left side against 4 defenders. And if you count the running back and the safety back there, you have a 5-on-5. If you don't, it's a 4-on-4. And they're all shaded towards that left side, so you don't really have great advantages in terms of alternate creases to take it, to exploit here. In contrast, if you look to the right side, he has a 3-on-3. Now, you're going to see as he heads towards the exchange point, 70's working towards number 5, and he's coming off that potential of a double team with 61, but he's actually just working towards 5, the linebacker. 61 is basically blocking and reaching towards that one side. So really, you see that as he takes exchange, he should look at 22 and know that his guard is not going to make that block. And if he is, it's only going to be towards that inside shoulder. So trying to bounce to that left side really doesn't make a lot of sense when you can head towards the right and have 70 working towards number 5, and he could just continue to his right all the way through here. He could maybe head downhill to press a little bit to help 72 to get that block, influence the defender on 51 to head to that side, and then maybe even help out 70 on number 5 by heading downhill at first, and then bending that run to the right side. If he does that, you can see there's a big crease. Right now, where he's heading to the left, everything's kind of, advantage to the defense in terms of the leverage. He needs to understand not only what he has pre-snap with these alignments to know that this can happen, but reading it at the exchange point post-snap to be able to confirm where the linebacker is, where his guard's going to be coming off the double team and peeling, and then take that play, continue on at play side. If he does that, he's got a crease right to the zebra. I mean, like literally downhill through number 70. He may not get there, but he's going to get positive yards, not get stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. So this is something that's common with a lot of running backs where they have a basic understanding of how to press and cut a play. They understand how to run to open space, but they have to learn to read their keys. They have to understand where that double team is right here and know that if the guard is that deep in already to the right side and 22, the linebacker is already that far outside, it's unlikely that that guard is going to reach that point. So why are you going to move to the left when the linebacker has the advantage to your left? Move to your right. or at least move downhill and press a little bit deeper so you can read the leverage of the defender on 51 and then continue to your right side where you actually have the crease. Thanks again for watching. For more RSP Boiler Room videos, you can check out my YouTube channel, Matt Waldman's RSP Film Room, and my site, www.mattwaldmanrsp.com.